Bukayo Saka reportedly very close to a new deal, extending his stay at Arsenal until 2030. Who is Bukayo Saka, and what's his current situation? Bukayo Saka is an academy product of Arsenal. He joined the youth setup at a young age and over time rose through the ranks to become a key first-team player. In May 2023, he signed a contract renewal that extended his stay until summer 2027. As of late 2025, that deal now has approximately 18 to 24 months remaining, enough that the club and Saka appear to be preparing for another renewal. Given Saka's age, profile, and importance to the team, renewing his contract has become a priority for Arsenal as part of their broader long-term project. What reports say? Saka very close to a new deal until 2030. Recently, multiple reputable outlets have reported that Saka is in advanced negotiations with Arsenal and that a new contract until 2030 is increasingly likely. Key points from recent reports. According to one summary, Arsenal and Saka have reached an agreement in principle over a long-term contract that will run until 2030. The renewal talks are described as being in the final stages, with only formalities left, such as image rights, bonus structure, maybe official signing, before the deal becomes public. The club's manager, Mikel Arteta, expressed confidence that Saka wants to stay. He described the relationship between player, his representatives, and the club hierarchy as being very healthy and powerful. Multiple media outlets report that once finalized, Saka will become one of the club's highest earners. The contract extension is being framed as record-breaking in terms of wages for an Arsenal winger. Arsenal seems keen to complete the deal before end of the calendar year 2025, likely with an eye to stability, avoiding external interest, and securing their core squad before next season and beyond. In short, while as of now not officially signed, everything lines up to show that the club and Saka are aligned, and that a 2030 extension is highly probable in near future. Why this renewal matters, for Arsenal and for Saka. For Arsenal, 1. Stability and continuity. Securing Saka long-term ensures Arsenal retain one of their most influential attackers. Given his importance, consistency, output, age, the club avoids the risk of losing him as he enters what are likely his peak years. 2. Building a core. Project 2025-2030. Reports suggest Arsenal are trying to lock down several key players for long-term contracts. The aim seems to be building a stable core that can fight for titles. Saka's renewal would be another step in that direction. 3. Protection from external interest. Saka's performances have unsurprisingly attracted interest from top European clubs. Securing him through 2030 reduces the risk of losing him to a rival club for relatively less than his market value, or losing him at all. 4. Commercial value. Club image, sponsorship, marketing. A long-term deal with a homegrown star like Saka bolsters the club's identity, brand value, and appeal to fans globally. It's also a signal of ambition and stability, important for long-term planning, sponsorship, fan trust, and team morale. For Bukayo Saka, 1. Security and career stability. A long-term contract offers financial security and the peace of mind to focus on performance, especially important in a high-pressure club like Arsenal. 2. Prime years at the club he loves. Saka came through Arsenal's academy, and renewing until 2030 means he'll spend his mid to late 20s, arguably his peak, at the club. That aligns with his history and personal loyalty, and allows continuity rather than disruption. 3. Ambitions and legacy building. With a long-term deal, Saka can aim to build a legacy. Trophies, club legend status, consistency. That aligns his personal ambitions with those of the club. 4. Increased earnings and recognition. Reports suggest the new contract will come with a significant pay rise, possibly making him one of Arsenal's highest-paid players. That reflects his importance and ensures he is rewarded accordingly. What's not confirmed yet? Risks and uncertainties. Even with many positive signals, there are a few caveats to note. As of now, the deal is reportedly only agreed in principle. Finalization, signing of paperwork, official announcement, is still pending. That delay may be due to negotiations on image rights, bonuses, or contract structure. External interest may persist. Even with a verbal agreement, if the contract is not finalized quickly, interest from other clubs might re-emerge. That could complicate or increase demands. Expectations, both internal and external, will rise. A long-term deal means the club and fans expect consistency, high performance, and sustained contribution from Saka. That brings pressure.
Injuries, form dips, or shifts in club direction, transfers, tactical changes, always present risk. A long contract does not guarantee success, only gives opportunity. Based on current reports and typical timelines at major clubs, 1. Final negotiations and signing. Over the next few weeks, possibly before the end of 2025, Arsenal and Saka are expected to finalize the paperwork, image rights, bonuses, wage, contract length, and formally announce the deal. 2. Official club statement and press conference. Once signed, Arsenal will release a public statement, likely accompanied by photos, social media posts, and potentially a club video discussing Saka's commitment and plans. 3. Integration into long-term planning. With Saka's future secured, Arsenal will likely frame him as key to their core, around which younger players and new signings will revolve. This gives planning clarity for transfers, squad development, and tactics. 4. Increased expectations and responsibility. Saka's role as a long-term pillar may come with more responsibility, both on and off the pitch. He'll be expected to lead by example, perform consistently, and may influence younger players. 5. Market signal, message to fans and rivals. A signed deal signals to the world. Arsenal is serious about building for sustained success, not just short-term fixes. This may boost morale, attract other players, and improve club stability. Broader implications for Arsenal's future, 2025-2030. If Saka, together with other key players, signs long-term deals, this could shape a transformative period for Arsenal. Potential title contender era. With a stable core, youth integration, and long-term planning, Arsenal can mount consistent challenges for domestic and European silverware. Youth integration plus experience mix. A long-term contract for Saka and others allows the club to blend experienced senior players with rising talents, ideal for growth and sustainability. Financial and commercial growth. Homegrown stars with long-term deals are valuable commercially, for merchandising, sponsorship, global fanbase expansion. Strong identity and club culture. Stability breeds identity. Keeping academy graduates like Saka long-term reinforces Arsenal's values, loyalty, and brand, appealing to fans worldwide. According to a recent report, Arsenal and Saka have reached an agreement in principle, with a 2030 contract in the offing. Talks are in the final stages, says another source, meaning clearance, documentation, and final details remain before signing. Manager Mikel Arteta has publicly expressed confidence, calling the relationship between Saka, his agents, and the club very healthy and powerful. Some outlets describe the deal as record-breaking, meaning Saka's new wages would place him among Arsenal's highest-paid players. Taken together, the media narrative suggests this is more than speculation. It is a near certainty that Saka will sign a long-term deal soon. Conclusion. Why this could be a defining moment for Arsenal and Saka. Based on available information, Bukayo Saka is likely to sign a new long-term contract with Arsenal, extending to 2030. Doing so aligns with both club strategy, building a stable core for long-term success, and the player's ambitions. Legacy, peak years, stability. The deal once signed promises to benefit both sides. Arsenal secure a key talent through his peak years, Saka gets financial security, stability, and a platform to build a legacy. While final confirmation is pending, the signs are overwhelmingly positive. If completed, this could mark the start of a sustained era where Saka is central to Arsenal's ambitions, domestically and in Europe. Thanks for watching.